Hey, peace, world, what's good? Thanks for pressing play on another Pay Me No Mind sports and entertainment video. My name is Wood. I'm the channel owner here. Got to get into some bite down boxing. Earlier today, well, I just checked out. It's an older interview right now, but Roy Jones Jr. He said that he was on the Ak and Barack show on Sirius XM Nations or Sirius XM's Fight Nation channel. He said he wished all of his opponents would have fought with their fist down in the wrist part of the glove. I tell you, man, some people, some cats with these videos, man, it really it's killing your credibility. You know, go along with something, and I've seen some dudes try to do some explanations, give some explanations. I know that one footage, it looks a little weird. Maybe it looks a little weirder because it's slowed down. Because I think sometimes Tyson Fury is flicking his jab. You know, he's trying to move Deontay's guard or get a reaction out of him. And but like I said, the one first video that popped up or surfaced, some look a little funny there. We saw George Groves came out and said something, looked amiss and whatnot. But this, say what you want with the first fight. Why are we just now hearing about that? But trying to use that as an excuse on the second fight? Come on, B. I mean, seriously. A flappy glove or a floppy glove was the cause of what we saw transpire last Saturday? Nah, bruh. Come on. I'm gonna put an image up of where I just leaned on the wall and put my glove in the same manner of the photo that my man has on his Instagram page or whatever. Like, what are you talking about, bruh? I don't even get this. Like, so anyway, I thank goodness for Roy to come out and kind of help us out here, because I'm like, the thing is this: where do you get an advantage? Where would you get an advantage in having your fist in the wrist of the glove? What advantage would that give you? You mean to tell me you're going to work hard and get the perfect situation where you land your hook and you got a chance to land it flush on your knuckles on the sweet spot of that glove, and you mean to tell me you're going to have your fist down in the wrist so that this floppy ass part of the glove up here, that's going to be the first thing that hits your opponent? That's a benefit? Like, make it make sense to me. Help that make sense to me. Another thing, you knew that Tyson Fury had to be more physical in this fight. You saw that he came in at 273, probably, or hinting that he was going to do some rough housing, mix it up a little bit, push the envelope in terms of physicality. How can you control the man if you got floppy ass gloves on? How could you control him? At what part would Deontay Wilder not grab him or contact the glove and notice something isn't right? All that JD's has been rocking with him these last X amount of years, 14 years. Breland is over there. They don't notice anything is something is suspect. They don't see that the gloves aren't hitting right. How inept could they be? So I'm just struggling with the whole thing. I know that doesn't curry any favor with the diehard Wilder fans, but y'all embarrassing yourselves right now. Seriously. Yeah, just, like I said, what advantage is that going to get you? I guess my last thing, I made another video this morning, but I made it too long. But you saw against Brazil, more so against Ortiz and Berman Stavern. Deontay Wilder he punches through guards. Like, he will punch through your guard. I know Tyson Fury doesn't really stand behind a high guard a whole lot, but how would he be able to time this out and make sure that whenever he is back on behind his guard, that he doesn't have these floppy ass gloves up here where the punch is gonna come through and knock the glove down and come right over and punch him in the chin? Like, make it make sense. Another thing that you see Fury doing a lot of is he's wiping his nose. He's getting this thing and in between his feints and all of that. That was a horrible feint. But it's a rug down here. But he's wiping that nose. When did you see him wipe the nose and the glove just... Come on, man. Y'all wasting y'all time with this, man. Y'all wasting y'all time with that. Let that man get back in the gym now that he's addressed, his nation and army and whatnot. Let the man get back in the gym and focus on the right things, man. Barking up this tree right here, man, with suspect gloves, floppy gloves. And then, very last thing, how could Fury plan it out to get his hand in and out where he needs it to be, with the room in there? And then the Nevada State Athletic Commission, I mean, it's a bunch of checks on the gloves. When you glove up, JDs or somebody, a representative from the camp, had to watch the hands be wrapped. I'm sure an NSAC official has to be there when the gloves are actually put on. Kenny Bayless is going to check the gloves in the ring. You tap them up at the beginning of the fight. How are you just going to be able to have a sleight of hand and sit here and adjust the glove? And then how can you get your fist out of the top of the glove to get down here to make a fist while it's inside the glove, inside the wrist area, and then get it back up in there at some point? The mechanics don't even add up, bro. But anyway, I'm out. I think Roy, man. I know we don't rock with people born before the 1990s nowadays. But thanks for Roy for giving, for really making it make sense to me, man. Where would you gain an advantage in doing that? Where would Tyson Fury gain an advantage in compromising his technique and the proper way that you would throw a punch? It makes no sense, man. Hey, bite down boxing, man. Don't let them count you out. Pay me no mind. Sports and entertainment. Please hit that subscribe button. Hit the like button. You don't have to be great to start, but you have to start to be great.